Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series. We're the only slot car track that can say we ran this race. Fourth year in a row. We want to thank Richie Lewis, Wayne Castleberry, James Essex, Cole Lewis, Rick Schwaley, and the whole Lucas crew. Can't be more thankful for this. Hadn't had a repeat winner until this year. The man that won the very first one come in here and won the fourth one. What do you think?
Well, first I just want to say thanks to everybody at the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series. This is a cool deal to come in here. And second thing, I said it last week, I won the Appalachian race. Hopefully we can go to Hagerstown and do it. And hopefully we can do the same thing with the Lucas race. That's reaching a little far, but I think we can do it over there too.
It'll be over in April. That's not too far away.
Yeah, we'll definitely be there.
Well, you kind of was complaining. You thought Brent was jumping out there, and then you got down onto the bottom, and you made up your time, and then from there, when you cycled back out, being a double segment. But here we are again under the lights, and you almost swept the crown jewels this year. If you wouldn't, Alan stole one from you, but you had a real good season. I meant to mention last week you secured a track championship, your first one here, so been a good year for you.
Oh yeah, definitely. Uncle Jimmy had the car the same every week, and from a driving standpoint, that you can't be thankful enough for that. I would come in here, I know what to expect. We just had to adjust a little bit for the track here or there, but other than that, the car was just flawless every week. And there's a couple weeks, 2 or 3 I can think of, that I cost myself a win for us. And the week I got beat by Uncle Jimmy, I run a close second. If I can't win, I'm glad to see him win. He had a little bit of a rough night tonight, but the wrecks, first segment I knew my rotation. I was going to be the leader, and they were going to be coming for me. I was trying to stay out of trouble as best I could, and I was getting collected, and then when we went underneath the lights, and Brent started getting collected. It's just how these things go. When it got real hot in here and the track got real tight, and they were real. Everybody was real tight. So somebody's on the bottom. You get in the gas a millisecond too much, and you're going to pop out and wreck somebody. And that's just slot car racing over here, man. It's nothing easy to come in here and win 13 races like we did. I can't believe it. Uncle Jimmy won too. 15 out of the 18 races were won by these new cars that he built. And I know he said at dinner, mine's going to get retired. It's getting put away up on the shelf somewhere, and we'll have new stuff for next year to come out and race. So hopefully they're as good as this one.
Well, I'll tell you don't know, because, Junior was hitting on all cylinders right at the end of last year, and I'd give anything he was going to come out and be the strong one, and you all come out just a flying, and he's been a struggling. So I don't know what to think in here. Everybody knows it ain't no piece of cake to win here. This is probably anybody that thinks this isn't tough need to get here in person and try it, but hard to tell what next year is going to be.
Yeah, you never come in here and think you're going to win a bunch of races, because as quickly as you think you're going to win them, you're not going to win them. And to do what Uncle Jimmy did this year with the cars is what's really amazing. Week in and week out, it blew my mind, honestly. To win 5 in a row to start the year off, that was crazy. And then we kind of fell off those 2 weeks, driver error both times, but we come back the following week and we rebounded strong. And then I think I won 2 or 3 races in a row, and then our driver messed up again, and then we kept rebounding, and that's what was really the biggest part is somebody would get off, and they would go and kind of like change stuff, and you could tell by the way their cars reacted that they were changing too much, and all you really had to do was wait for the track to kind of revolve back around and try to get back on top.
Well, it's like I told you, it's the first year that you ever made all the A mains. Just let you know, and Brent, the first year he's ever made all the A mains. So, it's tough just to be able to do that.
Oh yeah, definitely. When you walk into this place, it's not you're going to have fun. You got a lot of years of experience racing slot cars in here. I know I've racked up a few since I started, and I was 7, and I was racing the little ones. Uncle Jimmy told me at dinner he's been doing it for 30, 35 years. Alan's been doing it a while. Brent's done it a while. Junior, he hasn't done it too long, so he kind of come in pretty fast. But there's a lot of years of experience to come in here and beat, and it's tough.
Well, congratulations again, and we'll you'll get your goodies at the banquet next week.
Well, thank you. I just want to say thanks to everybody here. I know you put your neck out a lot to keep these things going, and I really appreciate it. I know everybody out of our box really appreciates it, and thanks again to Lucas Oil. You know, it's a cool deal that they put on for us and give us some cool gear, shirts, hats. So it's definitely a good year.
All right, man. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Second place finisher at the Slot Car World Championship, sponsored by Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series and Lucas Oil. Again, we got to thank them. But Alan Saggy, you know, I think maybe the very first one would have maybe been the first one you would have won. You had that trouble with your dad. Your dad was real sick. You had to leave. You had set fast time. You'd won the first one, you know, the first heat. So here you got second here tonight. I know you're still searching for one of these.
Yeah, we did the best we could. You know, we gave it our best. We just got beat. Congratulations to Trevor. He just outrun us there. But we're happy to run second. Junior Cooper gave me a real good car. And, you know, we set fast time, won our heat tonight, but we just didn't quite have the perfect combination in the feature. But it was pretty good. It was okay.
Yeah, that's what me and Trevor was just talking about. I mean, you have got the record here. You've made every A main that we've ever had for 5 years now. We've been open. That's really an amazing accomplishment for this place.
Probably a lot of luck, to be honest with you. You know, every night we come down here, we got 20-some guys racing, and I really believe 18 or 20 of them can win on any given night. It's just hard to win. It's really hard to make the feature, and, you know, I've been very fortunate over the years to qualify every night. It was close a couple times, but we got our way in, and, you know, I keep telling you my number's coming up one of these nights, but it just hadn't quite come up yet.
Yeah, well, anyhow, another good run, and you know, the good thing about it is it seems like Junior's camp is starting to pick back up. He's getting a little faster, so I know he's working hard. And then who knows, maybe your old car guy, maybe he'll find some speed and get on back here with you. But I know that's kind of thrown you in a little limbo, but shows what kind of driver you are to hop in another car and actually got, you know, some good runs, and they actually got a win too. So, you know, you can't complain on that.
No, not at all. Like I say, Junior builds a real nice car. Joe Shiflett gave me real nice cars for years, and you know, they usually know we're here. They'll probably start calling me second place Saggy. I probably got the record for seconds, but hey, second's better than third, and you know, you get all you can get, and happy with it. Jimmy McFarland probably would have got the hard luck award in that feature tonight if there was one by Lucas Oil. He had some bad luck there a couple times, or he easily could have been second too. And Brent was real close. We were all three real close there at the end. I mean, second, third, and fourth, you know, you could have thrown a blanket over us. So it was, you know, a really good race here again.
Well, the only thing you can take the feather in your hat is if you wouldn't have got the other Crown Jewel win, Trevor would have swept all of them. So you're the only one that won one of them other than him.
Well, I guess we kept one little jewel out of his crown anyway. But he's tough. He had a heck of a year. Got to hand it to those guys. They did good.
Yep. All right, well, congratulations.
Thank you, Tim.
Third place finisher, Brent Hoddle. Again, want to thank Lucas Oil, especially Richie Lewis. If it wouldn't have been for Richie Lewis, we wouldn't have secured this sponsorship. And then Wayne Castleberry, Rick Schwaley, James Essex, and Cole Lewis. Can't thank them enough.
Yeah, absolutely. What a race. I tell you, at MOR camp, they've been on a roll this year. There I am. I was hoping I could get a win. I'd love to win this one again. But congratulations to them. They you know, Trevor became the first person to win this race twice. Luckily, I've been lucky enough. Even if I can't win this one again, I got this win. But I got really loose out there. We started off, I was pretty good on one. Then I went to three, and I was pretty good. But then when I went to five, it was like my race just kind of went downhill. I got loose, and then I kept getting in wrecks, and then it just seemed like it just kind of spiraled, and it leveled off, and I thought I was going to maybe get a chance to get back up in there, and when the lights come on, it was like kind of a mayhem, and I was just getting collected left and right, and it was just one of them races. But hey.
Yeah, it just shows how it is here, because Trevor was up here saying that it got hotter in here and the track got tighter, and you're telling me you got looser. So, yeah, it's just a matter of how the car's adjusting.
Yeah, well, everybody in here, I think, is at one point in time said their car got tight all season long. And I tell you right now, my car has never gotten tight all year long. I had a set of tires on it for practice before the race started, and I should have left with them. I second guessed myself, and I think they just went away too fast. I think my stagger kind of wore them out. But I kind of went for broke here, and I screwed up. But it is what it is. Hats off to them. Hats off to Saggy for running second. As much as I hate to not win, I am the silver lining, I guess you find, is this is the first season I've gotten to make every A main, which is a difficult thing to do. So that's kind of the silver lining in this deal for me. And I kind of finished out the season in a stronger way. I finished on the podium the last, I think, 5 or 6 races. So I'm going to go back and regroup. I got some things cooking. I got some ideas and some different things, and see if we can't come back and give them a big run for their money next year. But I want to thank for everything you do as far as promoting the track and all of Denny's help. And as far as the Lucas Oil deal, that's just amazing. I know a little more because I've been able to see the behind-the-scenes stuff being your son and knowing how long that was and how much that stuff is. But I helped do some of the promotions with the track, and I know firsthand how much Lucas Oil has helped our track grow. And it's all the sponsors that helps this thing. Last week we had the Appalachian Mountain Speed Week Series, which I think is a great regional, local type series, and now we got the Lucas Oil and National Series. In my opinion, there is no other national title series that's any better or equivalent to the Lucas Oil. The way they run things, the way those guys are, all the officials are great. All the drivers are extremely nice. We get to walk through the pit area and kind of feel like part of the deal. And we don't get to see Richie quite as much, but he's the one that got this ball rolling. But we do get to see Rick Schwaley and Wayne Casberry and the voice of the Lucas Oil, James Essex. But looking forward to seeing them guys this summer.
Oh, yeah. It's like I stressed this night. I mean, that's something that we really have to be proud of. We are the only slot car track that hold a Lucas Oil event, and I do my best to do it as good as they do.
Oh, absolutely. I think it's a shame that those guys are so far away, because I wish they could come to a race, because I think they'd be impressed, because I would say you guys run just as good of a show as they do as far as keeping things moving and the way everything goes through and the teching that goes on these cars. And, I think they'd be impressed. And, of course, it's just, to me, I never got to run a full-fledged late model, and I never got to run no Lucas Oil race. This is the closest thing I can get to, and to me, I think it's pretty cool. Just like tonight, we get to use some of the products they give, and I got one of their hats, and I can look at my hat and go, you know what? I just saw Jimmy Owens or Don O'Neill wearing that in Victory Lane, so it's kind of cool. It's just still, we're just on a smaller scale, but it's an honor just to be able to be associated with them guys and run a race with them.
All right, man. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.